Welcome back to the chapter 19. In this chapter, we will learn how to write the code to check if the checkbox is selected or not. This is a checkbox. We need to write the code to test whether this is selected or not. So there are situations, if not selected, you'll have to select it. If it is selected, then don't select it. This kind of scenarios might happen in a real-time scenario, like there will be multiple number of settings that you need to make it on or off. If it is on, you need to continue as on. If it is off, you need to continue it as off, or other way around. If it is on, you need to make it off, and if it is off, you need to make it as on. So there are multiple scenarios, like positive test cases and negative test cases can happen. In this scenario, the code which I'm going to present today will be very much useful to you. For that, I have created another unit test here called a checkbox present. Okay, log into the system, and we are going to write a code for is selected, then don't select it. Okay. So I'm going to write a code here in command1.cs. Okay. Here, let's write another code here. I will have public void. I don't want to return anything. I just wanted to go just do a checking. So this method name I can write it as is selected, then don't select. Okay, I have a driver. I'll pass one string like a locator. So I'll pass a locator name for individual checkbox. I'm going to pass the locators. I'm going to pass the web elements locator. Example here, I'm going to pass this locator here. So what's the locator for this one? Okay, come over here. You can even inspect here. I don't need the catalog studio. Okay, I'll leave this. I can inspect here. You can see the input type is checkbox, the name is app source newspaper. Okay, I'm going to use that locators. That locators I'm going to pass it here. If you want to select the other locators, for example here, recruiters. Okay, input. You have another one over here. So I'm going to write a method here. This method, the second parameter is that locator. Okay, so let me write a code. If driver dot find element by dot name, inside the name I'll be writing this string, locator name for individual checkbox, and that locator will be passing it from externally. Okay. Okay. Find driver dot find element by name locators dot selected. Okay, selected right here equal to true. Okay, equal to true. If this is true, then don't do anything, don't select anything, don't select it again, because it's already being selected. Don't select it again. And let's write in the else part. Else, what you will be writing? You will be writing driver dot find element by dot name. The name will be locator for individual text box dot click. Okay, now I'm going to call this from here. object for test base 1 dot is selected or not, driver, comma. The locator's name I should be passing here. What is a locator's name? Okay, come over here, inspect the element. You can copy it down from here. You can also use a catalog recorder and copy it if you want. Okay, that might be easier for you to copy, means you can use that. Example, come here and just put a record button here and click here. Okay, see it got recorded here. Stop it, come here, you can just copy this name. That'll be easy to copy sometime, and pass that here. There you go. So semicolon close. I'm going to put a breakpoint here. Run this again. Close this as well. So I'm going to debug this test, putting a breakpoint into that specific line of code. So that hit on the breakpoint. Let's see here. Okay, we're pressing F10. So in this case, what happened? It got selected. Okay, let's go back one more time. I'll unselect this, go back to this. I'll press F11 so that it will go into this function called is selected then don't select. Okay, so we are inside. Okay, so what happens here? It was not selected here, so when I press F10, it will go to the else part. It will select the test checkbox. Okay, now I'm going to do this test again. Go back here. In this case, you can very well see that this checkbox is being selected. So definitely we don't want the test case to select this one more time. We want the test case this is selected in this case. So let's see how is that working. F11. So this says that is selected, then don't select it. It's already selected, pre-selected. Now you press F11. Okay, it goes. It says that it's selected. It will return the value true here. This will return true. So true equal to this expected true. Then don't select it again. You can write inside the console dot write line, say that okay, the text box checkbox is already being selected, so don't select it again. If you want for a meaningful output after the test run is run, we can do that as well. Of course, we have seen that in previous classes. I don't want to waste time on discussing that over and over again. Coming back here, okay, come here, run test case. You can see now the test case is passed. So this is what I would like to discuss in this chapter. Basically, is selected, then don't select it. You can write the corollary also. Is not selected, then select it. That kind of scenario you can write it if you want. So use this as a simple method that you will be extensively using with the different logics. But this is just a small example that I'm presenting in front of you. Thanks for watching. I'll come back with another interesting topics in the next chapters. Chapter 20 will be a review from the chapter 11 to chapter 19. So if you have not seen my previous videos, please do watch that, subscribe us, and it's just free of cost for everyone to watch this, and I hope it will be useful for you when you want to do a automation framework at your office, and also if you want to learn automation from the beginning. Thank you very much.